Live look here tonight, downtown Cleveland. We had a pretty decent day, at least from a sky standpoint. We had a lot of sunshine, which helps this time of the year. We were only in the 20s, so it certainly was chilly. We're going to do better tomorrow and then much better as we head through the day on Monday. Clouds will thicken up tonight. Still cold. Temperatures falling into the teens for many of us as we head through the day tomorrow. Mostly middle part of the day, late morning into the afternoon, early afternoon, we'll have a little wintry mix. It'll start off as a few flakes, transition into some rain. Again, a couple of hours here, not expecting high impacts though at all. Flirting with 50. Yes, 50 is possible. In fact, a good bet by Monday. Let's check out our Lake Erie ice situation. This is so critical when it comes to lake effect snow. We were up into the 80s and then a little warm up and wind brings it back down. We're at 75%, which is still pretty good. But you'll notice if you drive along the shoreway, we got a lot of water there, but it doesn't extend that far out until it becomes all ice. So again, we're at 75%. And I would expect this number to fall a little bit, which means lake effect will come back into play when we get colder air coming over top of the lake. But overall, 75% is pretty good for this time of the year. All right, our forecast for Monday is 50. That would be the warmest day so far of the year. You have to go all the way back to last December. We had a couple of days there in the 60s after Christmas, so this would be the warmest we've had of the year on Monday if that forecast comes true, and I think it will. In fact, some models are going even a little bit warmer than that, so pretty high optimism that we'll squeeze out of 50 on Monday. Temperatures right now are chilly. We're in the low 20s. Number on the right, the wind chill, basically subtract about 10 degrees from the air temperature to get to that wind chill tonight. A little breezy out there. We've got that ice jam flooding problems. Michelle Nix did a nice job of showing that in and around areas of Chardon Road, the Chagrin River there in Lake County here, south and west of Menor. With that ice jam, again, it is a situation that can turn a little bit serious here for folks that live along that river. Thankfully, there's a heads up there. We'll see. Hopefully, this breaks up a little bit. But again, the risk will continue to run for all of our local rivers with that ice around, floats around, it breaks apart, and it can get jammed up and cause some high water problems. The big cold air is to our north and east right now, and that's good news. This is our next weather maker for tomorrow, and you can see by looking at it, well, it's not a lot. We don't have a lot of moisture with it, not a lot of rain, not a lot of snow, but this is what we're going to be tracking as we head through the day on Sunday. So for your Sunday, normally we're at 36. We're above normal, near 40. 20s to start, near 40 through the afternoon. Again, late morning into the afternoon. Just plan for a little light rain or snow. Check it out here on First Alert Future View. We start tomorrow morning dry, and then once we hit right there around noon, 1 o'clock, we have a rain-snow mix coming in. It'll mainly be mainly cold rain, maybe some wet snowflakes mixing in. But you can see here, once we hit around 11 a.m. tomorrow, to keep that in mind, it'll be out of here by about 3 or 4. But again, watch out for a little slushy accumulation into some grassy areas. I think for the most part, we're talking about wet roads tomorrow with temperatures well into the mid-30s, above freezing here. So we're not really concerned about this being a big issue as far as sticking and causing traffic troubles on a Sunday, but just keep that in mind. All right, how much snow are we talking about? Again, not much. We're talking mainly an inch or less. Here in the snow belt could get a little bit more, perhaps maybe a half an inch to an inch, but overall an inch or less is the thinking, and certainly less as we slide south. How much ice? Want to point this out, and again, we could have a little bit of that sleet mixing in here, but these numbers are very small as well. All right, new data alert. Let's talk about the big warm-up. This is for Monday. Monday will start off, we're in the 30s, and we're dry, more importantly. 11 a.m., 40s, and then look where we are by 3 p.m. We are in the 50s, low to mid-50s. In fact, there's even some data showing mid to even upper 50s as you slide south. So there it is on Monday. It'll likely be cooler near Lake Erie, and that's something we're going to say a lot. With basically an ice cube out here over the lake, it means we don't get very warm along the lake shore. Showers come in Monday night, hanging around into early Tuesday. There's that system coming in for tomorrow. Here's Monday to Tuesday. Now notice we keep this cold air north, very, very close to us. So some forecast highs later in the week will be tricky. Next weather maker comes in really Wednesday into Thursday with some rain, perhaps mixing in with some snow. Then another shot of colder air comes in for the weekend. But it's really important to point out that the big Arctic air, that is well to our north over the next several days and even over the next couple of weeks to start the month. By the way, tomorrow's Groundhog Day too. Teens tonight, Clouds roll in, February chill. Tomorrow, temperatures near 40. We'll see what Buckeye Chuck says, or Punxsutawney Phil. Punxsutawney Phil has a pretty rough track record. Buckeye Chuck's about 50-50. So if you listen to the groundhogs, keep that in mind. 40 tomorrow with that midday mix of rain mixing in with snow. 7-day. Monday, hey, near 50. Rain showers move in late. Can't rule out a few flakes early Tuesday. Scattered light mix Wednesday. Thursday, certainly the next big thing once we get through tomorrow. Mix to rain, mid-40s. Colder again. So really some up and down stuff as we head through the first week of February. February's here after a very cold January. We'll see what we can do. Maybe kind of turn the tables a little bit in February. Well, of course, on Monday, we've got 19 News this morning, but don't forget to join Andy Chillian tomorrow morning. He'll have your forecast for your Sunday. All that tomorrow morning.